also attempt. So they're going to get it up with almost 40% of their offense shooting from beyond the arc.
Welcome you back to San Francisco and Gray alongside Tabitha Turner. Home studios in at who has been a little off in the offensive department over the last 2 games. 7 points, 4 points as well. As Jordan Canada almost lost it up top. Gets it back.
They had 7 players who were off the last 2 games because they saw the wins and the aces. It was at the end of a 4-game and 7-day road trip.
Monica Burton bringing up the ball. Right now sitting at 4 points. Over the last 2 games, she was 2 for 13 from the field. That's what I mean by a little bit off the mark from what we're used to seeing from the most improved player from a season ago. 3 on the shot clock. Charles sends it all the way to Carl Smesko, and I
got interested in that. He'd rather see his players shoot the ball and eventually get the lead in this one.
To Charles' defense, he did have his hands up, and the black shirt definitely throws things off.
That depth perception over there, it's not friendly right now.
Gray attacked so many in the paint. 5 seconds to work with Ryan Howard. His 2-man game. Angel Reese outside, lines it up. Long 2, bounces off.
And Atlanta wants that shot. They don't want to get down to the end of the shot clock so much, but she was wide open.
Zalon, who was already knocked down 2-3, short on the midi. Gray is now 0 for 2 from that very spot on the floor. And Alicia Gray starting off 2 for 5. She does have the 5 points though. And all starters but Angel Reese have lost points, as you mentioned earlier in the first quarter. Monica Burton, a lot of contact to do in this year with
sacrifice your body the way that she did. So we're starting to see goals.
Monica Burton with 6 points, leading the way for the Valkyries. 7 points for Gabby Williams. She's guarding Ryan Howard. Jordan Canada, the dish, and she's blocked underneath. Tia Stokes gets charged with that block. Borlace now defending Gabby Williams at the top of the key, who wants everyone to clear it out. The 1 for a low, and she's short on the pull-up.
And Borlace went out a bit far on Gabby Williams. Gabby's not the biggest 3-point shooter. Yes, she can knock it down, but she wants to be smart defensively if Jordan Canada goes in and draws the foul. This, but still scoreless.
Tia Stokes with about 1 open in 2 different games where she's been able to have 10 or more assists. Missed the second of the pair, and Gray continues to struggle from outside.
And that was where Alicia Gray has to be able to touch paint. You've said it over and over again. She reminds herself and has done a good job reminding herself to get into the paint, to find some rhythm, and get to the free throw line.
Gray does have the 2 threes, but has missed the last 2.
For the Valkyrie, dig deep and not allow extended possessions. And quite frankly, just stop the scoring punch that the Valkyries have been putting up.
Well, they haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. Jordan Canada just rolls off the front of the rim. Caitlin Chin back in the ball game, and I do think all teeth are accounted for. Off the deck, going right at Medina Ocott, looking for help. 7 on the shot clock. Chechi, back to Chin, and that's blocked by Ocott.
Just the length on the wing, great defensive prowess from the rookie.
The dive to the rim and 1! What a delivery by Ryan Howard. Touches in the paint, and it's no move needed, and Ryan Howard delivered it on point.
Just trusting her teammates is what that tells me. So from here on out, she knows I don't have to put the rock on the floor. They're going to get it to me where I need to get it.
4-point ball game. Atlanta really needed that last field goal. It's the first field goal they had in the last 7 minutes. 5 on the shot clock. Gabby Williams being guarded by Christina Powpow. Off the glass. Gabby Williams.
Excellent offensive move from Williams. I mean, Christina Powpow was up in her grill. It was low.
More activity. Tisha Meach here, a former Atlanta post player. also on the floor. Tahina gets blocked by Gabby Williams and a turnover for the Green. That's the third of the ball game. Kayla Thornton, corner three. Bottom of the net.
That is the second three for Kayla Thornton. You know I love bigs who can stretch in a box. But, you know, we should do Barbie bobbleheads of Angel Reese.
That would be cool.
That would be so cute.
Change the narrative going into the half.
Well, right there you saw Borlase coming out of the break, trying to touch some paint, trying to be aggressive, and you saw Golden State read personnel correctly. They know that's what Atlanta wants to do, and they want to find some more rhythm. But to me, the fast break is where they're doing a good job. They've got 12 fast break points. Gabby Williams gets some paint of her own. But also the ball movement, touching different hands to break down the defense is what Atlanta has to get back to.
Atlanta allowing the Valkyries to shoot 54% from the floor. Gray off the bounce. That's blocked again.
They got some great length on the inside between their three front court players.
Just off the fingertips of Gabby.
2 seasons with Atlanta, so they know that she has that in her bag.
Ryan Howard pulls up off on the three. I think that's a little of the Gamecock affiliation going against the sisterhood. And another three ball going down. The Valkyries just can't miss from outside. Backdoor, Ryan Howard. Beautiful look and dime from Jordan Canada.
And what did we say? You just asked me a second ago what they need to get back to, touching the paint and getting the ball to touch more hands in transition. They did just that.
12-point lead for the Valkyries. Only player in double figures is for the Valkyries, Gabby Williams. She's at the top of your screen. Pulls up. And another one.
Wow. You said earlier she didn't have that quite in her bag when she was shutting me up.
Again. Gabby's only shot 5 free throws in this ball game.
But she was that come back to bite them. Some they pulled it out with wins. Some.
Gabby Williams gets it off the handoff. With a two-woman game with a knee here. 4 seconds. Going at Angel Reese. Off the glass. Nothing there. Reese taps it to herself for the rebound.
For her 8th of the game. She makes up for where she doesn't have the scoring quite yet.
And 3 assists, as I mentioned before, leading this team in assists. Gets it back underneath and blocked by a knee here.
4 total for the game.
Another one from outside. I'm not even sure what we're witnessing as far as the shooting clinic that the Valkyries are putting on display at the Chase Center.
And that's their front court player, and Kayla Thornton, a forward, with her 3rd three in just the 2nd quarter.
Biggest lead, 17 for the Valkyries. They've knocked down 8 threes in this ballgame. Borlase outside had to heave it because of the last second
Basketball and touching second hands.
Atlanta right now with 5 assists, 3 of them coming from Angel Reese. Letitia Mead here stepped out.
Time break this up into pieces to make it more manageable.
Medina Okot off the bounce, looking for space, and just sends it out of bounds.
Towards the rim. That's when you do a little nice jumper on the inside with a hook move.
Gabby Williams found space. Too strong on the shot. Veronica Burton went through her legs, and it will be a jump ball.
Over to ours and see what we got on our monitor, so they're very important.